talk a lot with our exterior counterparts, and again, for on the interior design side, we're thinking about ZL1 from the very get-go. Even from when our first interior sketches and everything else, we understand that the interior has to be able to live in a lot of models of Camaro, whether it's a Turbo 4, the 68 to a ZL1. So we were thinking about this from the very beginning, and one of the things that we really wanted to focus on was creating a nice, open, spacious interior. We knew the exterior, for being a Camaro, was going to have a low roof line, high belt. We knew that these were things that the exterior was definitely going to hold on to, so we really wanted to do our part to create a nice, open, low cowl, low IP, wide into the doors in appearance to help that whole perception of, openness and spaciousness interior. We really wanted to help kind of keep the sight lines low so you had really great visibility, even though you had some of these lower exterior dimensions that were around you at all times. This car is such a serious car now that we really wanted to continue that story on the interior. And with this, it's all black. It's got red accents, like you were saying, on the stitching. One of the other things that we're doing is the red seat belt that comes in the car. We've seen this from some of the other manufacturers, and we really think it's a really cool, great way to kind of accentuate, get some more color in the interior that is maybe a little unexpected, but again, is an accent rather than being these big giant pieces of red. It's an accent to the all black, very serious interior. So the whole interior on the ZL1 goes from black leather to suede. All your major touch points, whether it be the knee pads, the elbow pads, the door inserts, the steering wheel, and the shifter. And obviously that goes back to what we see in a lot of race cars, where to get better grip on the wheel, you go to a more high-performance suede along with the shifter, and that's obviously something that we wanted to get to. Again, going back to, this is a very serious car with serious performance, and we wanted to make sure we were communicating and telling the same story on the interior. The seats are extremely hard to design around. You've got a lot of criteria that goes into what makes a great sport bucket seat there. We work exclusively with Recaro. It's a long process, deciding on what's the right bolster size, what's on the lowers, on your arms. We had a lot of discussion about, we have these very aggressive bolsters, but what's that feel like against your arm when you're shifting? And the last thing you want to be able to do when you're on the track is hit the bolsters when you're doing these aggressive shifts. So there's a lot of give and take on what is that right size, what holds you. There's obviously different body types. What's the right amount of give on your side there that's going to hold you into the seat. And then just the actual feasibility of constructing a seat. These things have to go down through the production line, and they have to meet a lot of different criteria just to actually build and construct them. And working with our partners in the Lansing and our partners at Recaro, we're able to kind of have these discussions on what are the trade-offs and what do we do to really create something that has high execution, has a great look and feel, and really checks all those boxes for what, when a customer sees Recaro on the seat and when they see the ZL1, what that means.